Hi, my name is Catherine and welcome to this series on being present. Now, for any of you who may have joined me on the last one, I had a few technical issues such as a sound problem that seemed to be on YouTube Live and I couldn't fix. And one or two other problems. So I'm going to record these sessions for the next 8 weeks. They're still going to go out on Wednesday at 6 p.m. on YouTube, but I'll probably do them on a weekly basis, and there will be 8 sessions. And we will just go deeper and deeper into being present to self, our environment, and what's going on in various ways within us, just deepening that sense of inner awareness and presence, and hopefully coming to a more calm, peaceful, or even still place within you. Now, today we're going to begin again with the body and just look at the body and our senses in a general way and come a bit more deeply into the body in a subtle way. You may wish to focus on one particular aspect of the body, or you may wish to just sit and see what comes up, see what presents. Now, each of these sessions I'm going to try to keep to just 20 minutes. I'll talk for a few minutes and then the rest will be a meditation through whatever aspect of being present we will be doing for that day. So before we begin, just make sure that you're comfortable. And for each of these sessions, if you wish, you may like to light a candle, play soothing music. That is music that's non-distracting, maybe doesn't have vocals because that will distract the mind. Soothing music, a candle, darker room if possible, and just make sure you won't be disturbed for the next 15 minutes as we go through each part of being present. And these meditations are just taster sessions because of course we can go much deeper and longer into each part. So let's begin by making sure that you're sitting in a comfortable position with your back straight, arms and legs uncrossed. And before we even begin, just notice the state of your body and your mind. Notice the state of yourself. Let your eyes close and take your attention inwards. And in a general way, notice where you are right now, just on the surface. And now perhaps take your attention to the top of your head and slowly down through your head, within the mind, through your face. And what do you notice? And then just very briefly through the rest of the body. And now take a deeper breath in, deep breath in, and let it go. Now, the reason I started with this before we did anything else is just to see where you are in any given moment. Because it takes a few minutes to prepare for meditation, to stop the busyness of the mind, the busyness of the day, the agitation or tension that might be present in the body. Sometimes it can seem as if our thoughts are buzzing or our head is buzzing. So just notice where you are when you start. And now bring your attention to the breath. Again, taking a deep belly breath, yogic breath in. That is when you breathe in, allow the stomach or the belly to inflate. What this does is it moves the diaphragm. Breathe out in your own time. And again, another belly breath. And when we engage the diaphragm in this way, the muscle below the rib cage, when we breathe in, the diaphragm drops a little. When we breathe out, it goes back up. And this signals the heart that you're going into rest and repair mode, rest and digest, or heal and repair mode. If your breath, excuse me, if your breath has been shallow, your body may be in fight or flight, the stress response. And when we engage the belly and the diaphragm in this way, it signals the body that it's now time to relax, to soothe the nervous system, perhaps to heal and repair the damage done by stress. So now on your next breath out, if you wish, you could make a small hole with your mouth, as if you were using a straw to drink juice. And as you breathe out through this hole. What this does is it makes you breathe out for longer and more slowly. The longer and more slow the out breath, the more your heart rate calms down and the body begins to rest. So take another 2 of these breaths, belly breath in, longer breath on the exhalation. And now bring your attention back to the mind. And this time feel as if you're drawing your attention back behind the forehead into the center of the head and simply observing your thoughts. Acknowledge whatever thoughts are there and let them go. And now bring your attention down into the body. Perhaps into the heart first. All the way down. And have a sense of your body as a whole. Everything connected from the top of the head, the shoulders, down to the fingers, down through the torso, the legs, to the soles of the feet. And now notice what you're feeling. There may be an emotion, a state, sensation in the body. And as with the thoughts, whatever you're feeling, acknowledge and accept what's there. Remembering to continue breathing as fully as possible. Your breath giving whatever is there, space to just be and release. Remembering that if there's a particular feeling or train of thought that seems to be stuck, just accept that that's what's there. You've become more aware of it. Try not to fight this if that's the case. Just allow it to be there. Breathe fully and acknowledge that that's how you feel right now. And if you can, allow any thoughts or emotions or feelings that are there to continue running in the background as you become aware of the space around your body. Become aware of the space that you're sitting in, the room that you're sitting in, and that you occupy this room. You occupy the whole room. Who you are, your energy, your aura expands and fills this room. You're part of it. And get that sense that you're expanding and filling this room. Expanding, sense of spaciousness. You're just here, being. You're present within your room. And then gently bring your attention back into the body, still retaining that sense of spaciousness or expansion. And as you continue to breathe into the body, what are you aware of within the body, generally or specifically? And if you find your mind has wandered, just gently bring it back to the present moment and this awareness of your body. Perhaps you'd like to see if you can become aware of the beating of your heart. The movement of your lungs as you breathe, the breath, the oxygen, the beating of the heart, sending blood and life force to every part of your body. Appreciate the miraculous nature of your body. How these trillions of cells, millions of processes harmoniously interact with each other constantly in one synergistic whole. And below the physical processes, there are energetic processes. There's the energy of thought and emotion. Meridians and pressure points covering the body. The chakra system connected to every gland and to all aspects of self. To the interweaving of the energy field around, within and through our body. And as you sit quietly, being present to this, know that you're bringing calm, an opportunity for the body and all its processes to rest and do what it's meant to do. So I'm going to leave a few minutes of silence for you to continue sitting with the body. And once more, if you find your mind has wandered, just gently bring it back to this awareness of the body. Bring it back to your breath. And perhaps take note of how you feel now after this short period of time just spent sitting with yourself. And then very gently begin returning to normal waking awareness, returning to the room that you're in, just slowly and gently in your own time. And I will see you again next week for this next video on being present. Thank you for joining me. and this.